tax on Ukraine's energy infrastructure. Germany's parliament passes a landmark package to boost defence and infrastructure spending, while EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen says Europe must step up its defence capabilities as the bloc meets in Brussels. Plus, the Bank of Japan holds rates steady. Governor Ueda says uncertainties stemming from US trade policies are high. Up next, the Fed and its forecast, with some expecting stagflation scenario for the US economy.
Okay, as Anna says, it is Fed Day in the USA. That's the big event. That's why futures are moving. Euro Stoxx 50 futures absolutely becalmed this morning as we await the Fed. Yesterday was obviously a very big day. US markets got hammered. They're not recovering this morning. That is what futures are telling you right now. Euro dollar, big day yesterday as well. That begins to fade a little bit. We're down by 0.2%. And keep an eye on what is happening with Turkish assets. The Istanbul mayor, Imamoglu, has been detained. It looks like we're going to have political problems once again in Turkey. Turkish assets, look at the stock market. It's just opened. It's down by nearly 7%. The countdown to the opening trade starts right now. Wednesday the 19th, good morning folks, Fed Day in America, but we are talking more about what is happening with the geopolitical story as well. We need to figure out what happened yesterday in this conversation between Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump. The Europeans are sceptical. The Ukrainians are sceptical. Trump's calling it a win.
Yes, Trump is calling it a win. Russia has said they're prepared to limit attacks on energy infrastructure. Some discrepancy about whether it was just energy infrastructure or infrastructure and energy. From our reporting, it seems at the moment to be the former. The Russians also want to see an end to arms shipments. The Europeans don't seem to want to play ball on that one and want to keep sending arms to Ukraine. So we'll see how that one develops. But I think taking a step back, what is really interesting from the readouts from this call from both sides is that the emphasis for both of these countries is really on the wider relationship between Russia and the United States. So yes, of course, Ukraine matters, and if you're European, Ukraine really matters. But what mattered very much here was a reset in relationships, and whether that is around the China relationship or whether that's around what Russia can do for the United States in the Middle East on Iran, all of these pieces seem to be in play when we try to talk about Ukraine.
It's the reverse Nixon, isn't it? It's this idea that you need to separate maybe Russia away from China in the way that Nixon tried to separate China away from Russia, or the USSR as it was at that point. Is that what we're seeing in play here? As you say, a bigger political story, geopolitical story, maybe unfolding here. But I also think that there is a Ukraine-specific angle to this, and I do wonder whether or not Republicans in Washington are now going to say the Ukrainians have signed up for this deal. Like they're up for a 30-day ceasefire. Russia isn't. Should we now be applying more pressure to Russia to get it to do what we want? And will Trump go along with that? And is that going to be a source of tension within the Republican Party in Washington? I think the next few days will be fascinating on that front.
And there is no ceasefire yet, is there?
No.
And so we watched what happens tragically on the ground in Ukraine as these conversations continue. And of course, Ukraine suggests that Russia is just stalling for time. And there is the potential for things to develop on the ground that then come back and influence how the US responds in this, perhaps. Guy, we've also, with defence in mind and military manoeuvres in mind, have to think about what's going on in Europe right now.
Well, let's talk about what happened yesterday.
Stunning day.
So in a historic day for Europe, I think, in so many ways. The Trump story, the Putin story, part of that. But Germany is rearming. Germany is mobilizing. This is a huge moment, a post-Second World War moment to recognize and think about the implications of. We often talk about fiscal bazookas. This was actually a fiscal bazooka in so many uses of the word bazooka. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see ultimately how far this takes the European story, the European asset story. Germany is moving forward, but does the rest of Europe have the fiscal space as well to think about the ability to match what is happening in Germany? Are European investors confusing German fiscal space for European fiscal space? Ursula von der Leyen is now talking about pan-European acquisition of weapons systems. There's a lot going on here, but are we talking about a timeline that is decades in the making?
Yes.
Or is this something that can be happening much more short term and has a real impact in terms of assets here and now?
Yes, and as we've said, the extent to which Europe is able to buy European might be dictated by that timeline.
Yeah.
In the very short term, you might be buying not so much European. Maybe later on, you get to buy more European. I think, obviously, this matters from a defence perspective, and that's what a lot of this is about. But there's also the infrastructure part, and there's also the links between this and growth. And from an economic perspective, we focus on that as well. And what kind of multiplier we get from this. I mean, interesting lines coming out of the DIHK, that's an industry lobby in Germany, really urging Germany, saying, you know, this is a lot of money, spend it really carefully. I was at an event yesterday, and a lot of people talking about these multipliers. They're excited in the sense that there will be more growth than they previously thought, but any other certainty about just how much this leans into European growth is a little cloudy.
Europe is traditionally bad at spending money at this kind of speed and scale. We talked about it when we had the post-COVID spending plan that came out of Brussels, and how Italy was going to struggle to spend this money quickly and effectively and would deliver a big sort of bang for the buck. And I just wonder whether or not there's some of that going to be represented here. And again, I come back to this timeline about how shovel-ready some of this stuff really is. But it was interesting. I was just talking to Thanos Pavasavas, who's going to be coming on very shortly to talk about this as well. Has there been a tone shift? Has there been a kind of, we need to, growth is now important. And that's a big shift both in Berlin and Brussels.
Yeah.
We need to rearm, we need to get this economy back on track, we need to deliver. And that tone shift maybe is what investors are hearing.
Yes, absolutely. If you're hearing that message in Berlin, you're hearing that message in Paris, and you're hearing it in Brussels, and you've heard it from Mario Draghi and other big voices, titans of the European political space, then it does seem as if something has changed, and mobilisation of that is going to be on somebody's agenda. Let's talk about what lies ahead then, Guy, because of course we have a Fed meeting coming. Nobody's expecting any change in rates today. On hold seems to be the focus, but we get the dots. I wonder if we have too high expectations of the Fed and the dots, because yesterday I think we were having a conversation about whether this was really going to clear up what the Fed thinks about Trump policy. But Trump policy is still evolving. President Trump, yes, he's been in the White House a little while, but his policy is still evolving. We're not at April the 2nd yet. We don't know what the tariffs look like. And so is it too much to expect that the Fed will have factored in the full complement of policy change at this point?
So we often talk about a kind of a hawkish hold, or a dovish hold, or a dovish hike and a hawkish hike. Is this an uncertain hold? Is this a wait-and-see hold? How should we think about this hold? Always want to read the Nick Timmer's piece just before you get to a Fed meeting. He's usually got some interesting clues. And basically what he's signalling in the piece that he's written this morning in the Journal is basically the Fed doesn't know. The Fed is going to wait. And the Fed can wait for a very long time. And on balance, it's more worried about inflation. So on balance, therefore, you could argue that uncertainty equals hawkishness. Is that the takeaway from this?
Well, is that the message we will be left with later on? That's key, isn't it? Because, yes, I know Valerie was saying that she thought that did have that slightly hawkish tilt to it, that Nick Timmer's piece. We'll speak to her later on with her assessment and get an assessment from guests as well. Because you can imagine a Fed that leans on the inflation expectations and worries there. You can imagine a Fed that leans on its concerns around growth, and that's where we get to stagflation, and depending how far you are on both of those trajectories, you come to a stagflationary conclusion of some sort.
So Torsten Slok at Apollo has been writing about a wait-and-see economy. I think we have a wait-and-see.
3.4 long-term inflation spike at University of Michigan.
Fed. And I think that is kind of where we are right now. The Fed's not the only game in town today, though, is it? We've got the BOJ to focus on too. I'm struggling to kind of get a clear message out of the BOJ this morning.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes, I mean, we have a few lines around wages, and that seems to move things around. The Bank of Japan Governor Kazuo Ueda is holding a press conference, as you can see there on your screens. I mean, no surprise that there is reference from the BOJ in the statement, and then Ueda again also referring to it about the uncertainties around tariffs, because globally, especially if you're a currency that has moved quite so much as the yen has, and with policy that was as loose for as long as it was, and the yen was as weak as it was, that's been in the crosshairs, hasn't it, for Trump and the Trump administration. No surprise there that they're focused on tariffs and wondering what tariffs do. But there were some comments earlier about wages as well, and that did seem to move the yen a little. But we are now sitting with we've got the yen down 0.1% or so not a huge movement net.
Yeah, the BOJ is saying it doesn't have tools to directly impact rice prices. That's a story that we've been focusing on. It gets very much into the weeds, I excuse the pun, in terms of what is happening there. But these central banks have got a kind of domestic narrative, which they're dealing with things like rice prices and kind of what is going on. But they've got this kind of overarching what happens with tariffs, what happens next kind of theme as well. And trying to mesh these two together, particularly for the BOJ, I think is really quite, in fact, for all central banks, is really quite tricky at the moment.
Yes, and what we're really looking for from you, Wader, is any guidance as to how quickly the next rate hike comes. Maybe that's too high an expectation, maybe we won't get that, but the yen has certainly pulled back from some of its earlier weakness. We saw it down at the 150 level. It's now 149.48. We'll continue to monitor, of course, that press conference coming to us from Japan.
OK. Thanos Pavasarmas, we've just mentioned him. He's going to be joining us very shortly from ABP Invest. He's the CIO over there. We'll talk about what is happening ahead of the Fed. Olivia Wassenaar, Apollo, Head of Sustainability and Infrastructure. Perfect person to talk to. What is happening in Germany? What is going to happen in Germany? How should we invest in that? And Bettina Mazzocchi, BlackRock, Head of Wealth Solutions for EMEA, is going to be joining us a little bit later on. Should we translate what has just happened in Germany into ongoing gains for European assets? And I think that is going to be a question that I think investors increasingly grapple with. We've seen some early gains. Do those gains continue? OK,
what else have we got coming up today then? I mean, basically it's Fed Day. That's the headline. But we also have General Mills earnings before market, the Fed rate decision, the Fed news conference. Remember, those come for European audiences an hour earlier than they would have done because we are that hour closer to the United States this week, as we were last week, and we will be again next. And we have a Brazilian rate decision as well. Other stories we really need to focus on, from tech to geopolitics in Turkey. Let's talk about Nvidia. We want to focus on what is happening there, because obviously that was one of the big stories out yesterday. Failing to boost its share price yesterday. Remember, it's already down 20% from its January peak. At its annual developers conference, CEO Jensen Huang unveiled more powerful chips that he said will provide a clearer payoff to customers, including a successor to Nvidia's flagship processor called the Blackwell Ultra. We're now talking about Rubin. That's the next iteration of what is going to be doing, and then there'll be a Rubin Ultra, apparently. There was also news of partnerships with companies like General Motors, Walt Disney, and Google's DeepMind. Two NASA astronauts stuck in orbit for 9 months have finally returned to Earth in a SpaceX craft, capping a saga that captured international attention and deepened America's reliance on Elon Musk's space company. The pair, seated inside a Dragon capsule, fell to Earth under parachutes and splashed down off the Florida coast yesterday evening as roughly 2.4 million viewers tuned in to the SpaceX live stream. They were welcomed home by a pod of dolphins. The pictures are quite incredible. Take a look. So long and thanks for all the fish springs to mind. And let's talk a little bit about what is happening in Turkey right now. Turkish stocks, a few minutes ago, opening sharply lower. This as one of the country's most prominent opposition figures, Ekrem İmamoğlu, the mayor of Istanbul, was detained at his home. It is a move that could bar him from challenging Erdogan in the next presidential election. The mayor's detention by Turkish authorities follows a series of investigations and lawsuits against him, including a potential sentence of more than 7 years in prison and a political ban. So Turkish assets taking this very badly. Yeah, absolutely. So at the open, and that comes, of course, just before the top of the hour in Turkey, we saw stocks drop by just shy of 7%. But then they were promptly halted. They're going to be restarting at 10:30 local time. So we've seen a halt to trading because of this steep decline, because of the arrest of somebody who's widely considered to be, or was going to be, the next presidential rival to Erdogan, because was certainly going to be the opposition candidate for that presidential race. And so as a result, stocks have dropped. That's no surprise. The pre-market was weaker. Yields have risen. And this isn't the first time that we've seen President Erdogan clamping down on rivals. No. And you see the reaction in the Turkish lira. That's more controllable, and Erdogan has in the past exerted significant control over that. So what happens next? Can we extrapolate from this? Should we assume from this that Erdogan is nervous? And if he is, do we see other changes coming through? And I think that's what the market's going to be thinking about today, trying to understand whether or not we go back to the unorthodox economic approach that Erdogan has operated under
previously. Now you've got people like Sumshak in power now, obviously running the finance ministry. Is he going to be a steadying hand on the tiller when it comes to the economic story? But at the moment, it does seem as if Turkish assets are taking this quite badly and are quite nervous about kind of what comes next.
Yes, and our colleagues pointing out that Turkish equity markets are mostly dominated by domestic investors, who of course will be following this, very reactive to this story, and things could be volatile, so we continue to bring you the latest there. Coming up on the programme, we'll also talk about the banking sector. Morgan Stanley is planning to cut about 2,000 jobs. We'll discuss the first major workforce reduction under Chief Executive Officer Ted Pick. Plus, VW will raise its stake in commercial vehicle maker Traton. We will check on that stock at the open. Up next is Fed Day, and it's all about the outlook. We'll dig into the details there. If you have any questions, if you want to get involved in any of these conversations, ID plus BBTV Go. That is the function to use on your Bloomberg terminal. This is Bloomberg.
What time is it? It's now 8:16. We have quite a lot of things happening. Chat. The moon that was up and say, let me quickly see my indexes. Interesting, chat. Interesting. So, quite a lot. Quite a lot. The US is doing a lot of tariffs. We heard about tariffs. Agreements with China. They might reduce it. Import and export of goods from China. It's gonna be something. There's gonna be something. But today we have FOMC, guys. Today we have big FOMC coming up. Wow, something to keep in mind. Fed's rates cut. So last year was strong. The US economy would be Fed rate at what time did we see? 7. Yeah, 7. In my 7. Well, today's a bit late, but around 7. Around 7. You're gonna see. You're gonna see that. But how's the US doing so far? Euro USD, let me see that. Oh, Euro still strong actually. Euro still strong. Yeah, picking up its pace from 2004. Then yeah, Euro is quite strong actually. So I don't know how the Fed cuts might affect us. But it's gonna be quite a show. Quite a show. Got a show, not a show, but yeah, US dollars doing its most.
Welcome to the world of decentralized finance.
Massive outperformance from Bitcoin.
Bloomberg is covering all things crypto, the people,
tectonic shift.
So yeah, actually the euro indexes are strong. Euro indexes are strong. I feel like US might lose some power momentum. I think this Fed rate cut is gonna be a huge cut. They're gonna make huge cuts in order to sustain what? In order to sustain increase on interest rates. Yeah, probably, but we're gonna have to keep watch. Am I right, YouTube? Am I right? We're just gonna have to keep watch. We're just gonna have to keep watching. Just be aware and be prepared. Be aware and be prepared. Be aware and be prepared for what the markets might happen. What it might happen. What it might do. I don't know. But lot of talk around tariffs. A lot of talk around interest rates. A lot of talk on agreements between China and US. Also, right now we heard about Turkish. I wonder what that's all about. I wonder what's that all about. But yeah, so far, actually, weird talking about um outside news for a minute. Outside news for a minute, guys. We had the beautiful trades during Asia. Beautiful trades during Asia. Like we reached all the way to damn. We reached all the way till 2045. 2045. Wow. We had a beautiful one trade actually on Asian Open. Abertura asiática. Uma abertura, um trade na sessão asiática. Too bad they didn't trade here on the. Yeah, I was trying to trade here on my paper trade, but it didn't go through. For some reason, I couldn't open a trade. Like, you see, it's not showing me the trading. Even when I press sell, like, what is going on? I'm not able to open a trade. What is this? Why can't I see my trades? Why I can't place? Okay, let me open. Let me reopen. Maybe something's bugged. But yeah, guys, we had a beautiful trade Asian session. 300, almost 100 pips trade. 150 pips trade. Yeah, almost 196 pip trade during Asian at market, not market open, but around 4, yeah, around 4, 5. We opened this trade and price broke above the previous high. Yeah, we broke above our previous high of 3,037. We went all the way up to 3,045. I actually wanted to take, yeah, my trade went actually to, we actually did hit our TP of 43, 3,043. So, bom trade para a sessão asiática, bom trade para a sessão asiática. Se você esteve, levaste o trade num tempo asiático. Yeah, if you were with us on the Kingsman, se estivesse, if you were with us on the Kingsman, this trade would have been a beautiful trade during Asia. So yeah, façam as boas, join Kingsman, and last trade, guys, last trade. But that's not the point. The point is, yeah, we made analysis, we did the trade. I'm just showing you guys how beautiful the trade that we took on Asian during Asia. And now let's say London. Vamos ver o que London tem por nós. O que é que esperamos por London. Então, yeah, estaremos aqui. Estaremos aqui. Beautiful trade. So wait, is this thing working? Ah, there we go. There we go. Before it wasn't working. I don't know why. But okay, now I can show you guys London section. Because which much that access on London. If we find any trades, because right now we kinda rejecting. Let me quickly do these things. I know in execution. Yeah. It was annoying me a little bit. I don't like to be annoyed by little things. I don't like to be annoyed by little things, but yeah. So yeah, we're just waiting. Plus this at 11, we have final CPI for Euro, core CPI yearly for Euro. So basically just waiting. Oh yeah, this is pre-London. So let's see London open. It's actually at 9 o'clock. What will happen? Yeah, pre-London 8 a.m. At 9 we'll see what. At 9 we'll see what London will do to us. What should we expect from the European markets? What should we expect from the European markets, and how it will affect all of us? Not all of us, but how will it affect the market? In this case, how will it affect gold? Yeah, how will it affect gold? Quite interesting. Gold just hit 3,030. Wow. So 30 minutes for London Open. Let me go back and quickly watch the headlines just so that I can know. I just want to know what might actually
Shift emanating from Washington
might be so crazy about it.
That a lot of effort has to go into it, and then eventually you have an organization that has a life of its own. It's and it's sometimes you look at it and you marvel and you think about, how was this created? And was I the person that was behind getting this thing done?
Listen carefully. Can you hear the rhythm in the markets? Not just in the syncopations triggered by inflation, but in the preludes leading to global elections, in the dissonance that moves the Nikkei, and the rising course conducted by AI. There's music in the markets, and if you want to learn to listen for it, we'll show you how.
U.S. jobs numbers are released. Bloomberg has the report under surveillance with crucial data and expert analysis at terminal speed. Nobody covers Jobs Day like Bloomberg.
Okay.
Welcome to the programme, everybody. Welcome back. 7:30 here in London, Wednesday, the 19th of March. So 30 minutes until we get to the start of equity trading. And futures don't look as if we're going to be seeing much at the start of trade. Well, DAX futures could be down, actually, quite substantially, 0.5%. But we are in a bit of a holding pattern waiting for news out of the Fed. It does look as if that futures picture has deteriorated a little bit compared to just half an hour ago. US futures, incidentally, pointing a touch higher this morning. There's a lot in the mix. We're thinking about what we're going to hear from the Fed later on today, what we heard from Germany yesterday, and weaving in some geopolitics out of Turkey, weaving in some corporate news out of the likes of Nvidia. What does all this mean for the bond market? Certainly, we didn't see too much volatility on the back of the German vote yesterday, but as described, that was broadly as expected in the end. The German 10-year yield, 2.78% right now. Shall we focus for a moment, though, Guy, on what is happening in Turkey? Because there we have seen substantial movement at the start of trade, and stocks had to be suspended for a while.
So they drop. We're waiting for them to reopen. We have seen a substantial drop, though, at the open for Turkish stocks. They have been suspended as a result of that because of the volatility.
Yeah, I think
Are they
just
back open?
Yes.
Just reopening? Okay.
This minute.
So there you go, a 5% drop. That is the knee-jerk reaction in terms of, I suspect, what is a largely domestic reaction to the news that we are getting, that Ekrem Imamoglu has been detained, potentially barring him from political office. They're talking about taking away his degree, which is a prerequisite for becoming president. He was on the cusp of declaring himself a presidential candidate, so we've been watching this one very carefully. It was interesting just listening to Tanos talking about the idea that actually Erdogan probably isn't going to go sort of off the rails economically if he's going down this route when it comes to the politics. It's going to be interesting to see how that one is taken and whether or not there is some sort of degree of stabilisation. Yes,
because he's raised eyebrows in the past when it comes to politics and how he's treated his political challengers. He's also raised eyebrows in the past around his unorthodox economic policy. More recently, it's looked more orthodox, and Thanos' view was that it will remain that way. So we'll see how that develops and the links between the politics and the economics. It has been a big week for politics in Europe broadly, specifically in Germany, though. German lawmakers have passed a landmark spending package that will unlock hundreds of billions of euros in debt financing for defence and infrastructure, heralding the end of decades of budget austerity. Joining us now with her perspective from Berlin, Olivia Wassenaar, who is Apollo's head of sustainability and infrastructure. Olivia, really nice to have you on the programme, and I know you're attending an event there that is all about opportunities in infrastructure, which seems to be very well timed. How do you look at the outlook then for private capital in Germany, given this big unleashing of defence spending and infrastructure spending?
Absolutely. Well, good morning. Thank you for having me. First and foremost, yesterday was a big day for Germany. It was a big day for infrastructure spending, and it was really a big day for Europe more broadly. I think as we look at private capital opportunities, we're hoping that the announcements yesterday really have a multiplier effect in terms of private capital investment, particularly in infrastructure.
And what does this broadly do to your Europe versus the rest of the world allocation, Olivia, when you're looking for opportunities?
About 25% of our AUM today at Apollo comes out of Europe. We think Europe is really on the cusp of something profound in terms of, really the investment attraction. It's an area where we're spending a lot of time. As I look at our pipeline and the infrastructure side, we have several large deals we're looking at in the European market today. So announcements like yesterday are truly exciting for what we see as the investment opportunity.
Olivia, good morning. It's Guy. A few weeks ago, during the German campaign for the election, this wasn't on the table. This was not being talked about. In fact, Merz was going in the opposite direction. This has happened unbelievably quickly. How quickly can you catch up? How quickly do you think the investment community can catch up? Were you surprised that this has changed so fast?
You know, I don't know that we were surprised per se, but certainly excited to see this. It's a market we've been looking at, we've been studying, we're certainly having lots of good discussions around. And I think what happened yesterday is a great signal of investability. There are a ton of opportunities in Germany around power, around broader infrastructure, around transport. These are all areas that are really attractive from a private capital perspective for Apollo.
In terms of the wider European story, Germany has fiscal space to do this kind of thing. It has the ability to ramp up debt spending to be able to boost its economy. France doesn't, Italy doesn't, Spain doesn't. Are we confusing Germany's fiscal space with Europe's lack of fiscal space?
You know, I think that we will see some knock-on effects of it. I think especially from a private capital perspective, it really just gives sort of broader enthusiasm for folks like Apollo in terms of investing in the European landscape, particularly around things like infrastructure.
We're looking at a very volatile environment at this point, Olivia, and I wonder, I mean, infrastructure has the advantage of being a longer term.
Okay. Yeah. Euro, Germany, Euro index are quite strong. Euro and Germany are quite strong. But let's see FOMC how FOMC will play out. How FOMC will play out. How FOMC will play out. Let's just wait and see, guys. Let's wait and see. But so far, all indicates that euro. All is indicating that euro is quite strong. Euro is quite strong. Germany is quite strong. So let's see. We'll see FOMC. Are we gonna have a little juice? Yeah, we're gonna have a little. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, at market open. Wow. Wow, gold getting, sorry, not gold. USD getting momentum. Wow. Let me see that. Still, yeah, still quite just consolidating. USD JPY, USD dropping. Yeah, like I was saying, USD might actually be weak against the European. I guess the European
States. Is there a kind of compare and contrast between Europe and the United States, therefore, that becomes even greater? Europe continues down the sustainability story. There is huge infrastructure spending coming out of Germany. The Greens have made clear that much of that, some of that needs to go down the sustainability story. Is there going to be a divergence on that sustainability story between the US and Europe?
You know, I think on power, it's really in all of the above. You know, when I talk to data center providers and you ask what they're permitting for, it's truly that. They're permitting for gas, they're permitting for solar and storage, they're permitting for nuclear. This is all a big part of how they're looking to really meet that power equation. So I continue to think that you're going to see a need for whatever power can come quickly and efficiently. The other thing we're really looking at is around grid resilience, right? Batteries are increasingly a theme as we have more intermittent power. But I do think it's a really all of the above. You're going to see really an energy addition over the next decade, it's going to be a lot of renewable power, but it'll also likely be gas as well.
Olivia, you are at an infrastructure conference, a conference that I think a lot of people are going to be attending, and there's going to be some really interesting conversations happening around the coffee bar. What are people talking about? What's got people excited at this conference? And is it different? Are they talking about the German infrastructure plan? Is that the first thing that people are mentioning? Is it still the AI narrative? Are people focusing there? You've just been talking about energy. What's the kind of the first thing you talk about with some of these other people, some of these other folk, when you're getting your morning espresso?
You hit the nail on the head. I mean, the German bill was really the big topic yesterday, and really what that meant for private capital and how we could all really invest behind that. So that certainly was very topical. Digital AI continue to be, real topics of discussion here as well. Everyone is investing in that sector. You really have seen a shift at this conference over the last few years in terms of where people are focused, and the digital opportunity is certainly a big one. And listen, we still hear a lot about energy transition. That's a big area where people are spending time, where people are devoting capital. And part of that is cost, and part of that is speed to market as well.
Olivia, we're going to leave it there. The morning espresso at Bloomberg is quite good. So thank you for stopping by to taste ours as well. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. Olivia Wassenaar, Apollo Sustainability and Infrastructure Head, joining us in Berlin. We are seeing the Turkish lira getting hammered. It started in stocks. They've reopened. They are down. There was this idea that maybe the lira was more controllable from a political point of view. Doesn't seem to be the case at the moment, down 5%.
Yes, and losses hit 10%. It fell past 40 per dollar, so there's a lot of volatility in there. Stocks down by 4.3%, having previously been as weak as down 7%. So a lot of domestic investors, as our story points out, the stock market certainly very domestic focused in terms of the people who are investing in it, focused on the domestic political risks as President Erdogan looks to neutralise political threats within Turkey. We're also seeing this having perhaps knock-on impacts elsewhere. The dollar is considerably stronger this morning, up 0.3% on the dollar index. The euro is down by 0.6%. So there's a lot of repositioning in FX.
So as I was thinking, you're right. It's now 11, nearly 12% down. And it's rippling through into the euro, which I think is interesting to your point. Anyway, we're going to take a bigger look at what is happening with this next. We're now at 41.06 on the Turkish lira. We need to talk about that. We need to talk about your stocks to watch as well. Haleon is in focus this morning. Pfizer plans to sell its remaining stake. We'll talk about that in a few minutes' time. We are 18 minutes away from the market open. This is Bloomberg.
Wow. Quite interesting, quite interesting. US. All of a sudden, with this news coming up, US is getting quite strong. Look at this, in just 1 hour, Euro USD dropping, British Pound USD dropping, what, AUD USD dropping, insane. The XY increasing hella, bro. Yeah, FOMC will be insane. FOMC FOMC will be insane. Federal rates cut, federal funds rate, federal rates cut, or federal rate cuts, funds rate. English. A língua inglesa é uma língua um pouco complicada, mas não complicada como a portuguesa. A portuguesa é mais sofisticada. Sofisticada, a língua portuguesa é sofisticada. Quem que não gosta da língua portuguesa? Mas já, dólar tá forte. Dólar tá forte. E como está forte? Agora que a notícia acaba de entrar, faltam 15 minutos para a abertura do... 15 minutos para a abertura da ação europeia. Foi Euro Markets, yeah. London Markets. Foi London, abertura de Londres. Então, yeah, temos que esperar. Temos que esperar e ver o que vai acontecer na abertura de Londres. A abertura de Londres vai ser muito interessante. Muito, muito interessante. Let me go back. Deixa eu voltar para o meu par. Queria ver se teria mais chance, uma oportunidade, mas não estou a ver se eu posso conseguir tradar. Nenhum desses pares eu vou conseguir tradar agora. Because a entrada já tinha passado. Bitcoin, a entrada já tinha passado. Deixa eu ver. Euro USD, a entrada já tinha passado aqui. E que grande drop. Que drop. How many pips is this? 50 pips. 50 pips no Euro USD. British Pound USD. 30 pips. How USD. Yeah, this was gonna be yeah, if I was trading, no way. If I was trading, this was gonna be the entry. So like 20 pips, 30 pips. Oh my word. What's Bitcoin doing, by the way? Bitcoin still 33,000. Actually got momentum. Some 77, 76. Now we're back at 83. Still a bit off. Yeah, still a bit off. No, this will be good. Soon we will try to explode. Soon we will try to explode. Soon we will try to explode. Soon. US is quite getting stronger now. Getting stronger. So let's see. Let's see London Open, what we wait. London Open, let's see what we have for London. On gold. Wow, look at that. Gold just dropping. Going back in the range. Going back in the range. Wow. Out. Gold going back in the going back in the range. So actually, yeah, better sales are still below 3,029. That's a better sell, and buys above 3,037 actually. So I'm just gonna wait. We already have our consolidation areas. Yeah, we're just gonna wait and see how will gold play out and what we will do. 10 minutes for London Open. 10 minutes for London Open. Ten minutes for London Open. We'll see. Let's wait and see. Mm. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see, chat. Mm-mm. So, gonna wait and see. In the meantime, I'm forgetting something. How can I forget? La música. La música. So yeah, chat, we'll be here. We'll be here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Don't mind me. I'm still here. Still here. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. So I'll be here. Still waiting for confirmation. Still waiting for trades to play out. Yeah, we're still waiting for confirmation. Didn't took one trade so far. One trade on Asian, and probably we're gonna take our last trade on London. Yeah, probably. Unless the market's still not that favorable. Yeah, we're consolidating. So gold hit the all-time high of 3,045. Now we're around 3,037. So yeah, better sales is actually below 3,029. I don't know. We might even possibly could upward 70 pips straight if you actually end up respecting this. Yeah, if you actually do respect not respect, you actually if you actually do respect, yes, respect 45 or yeah, reject as well. Reject and respect 38. So if you can say below 38, yeah, if you can say below 40 actually, 38, 9, 40, 3,000, 2,000, 3,000, 38, 2,040. We should be good for for the start of the down trend, but not yet. So far, everything indicates a bullish, except for the 15-minute thing, which are consolidating. So I know. So let's wait, child. Let's wait. Let me wait. Don't go anywhere. Just grab your coffee, ask your questions. Although we have the webinars for that, or more private questions. But ask your questions, ask whatever you feel comfortable, and I'll do my best to answer. I'll do my best to assist you guys. Yeah, give you guys assistance. Because why not? Why not? Why not? So let's just wait and see. Right. Cool. Be back, chat. Be back. Look at that, chat. Look at that YouTube. London Open right now. Let's see this. So far, we're still consolidating. Yeah, so far we're still consolidating. I kind of if you actually do respect, like 40, like I was saying, yeah, no, not even 40, yeah, 39 for this is 42. So if actually price comes here, respects this level here, 39.40, I might consider a sell, these beautiful sales all the way to 3,008, but cannot forget, we're still strong and bullish, we are very strong bullish, so price can quickly hit, you can take these quick sells over here, and then at some point price can quickly just reverse and keep printing new highs, but we just gotta wait and see and be careful about it. Because for we're still bullish, for now we're bearish as well. So yeah, I'll wait to see. Because for me, better sells are actually below 30. So if price can drop below 3,030, this will be a great sales to all the way to beautiful sales to fill up all of these weeks and candles over here. Yeah, because we've been very bullish, we've been strongly bullish. All this share has been bullish. The last time we had a good consolidation for quite a while was around here. When price was 3,000, yeah. So just from Monday until now, we went from 3,000 till 3,045. So, this is insane. Insane movement. So yeah, actually, yeah, better sales actually below 30. You can take these sales right here, right now. Maybe around first TP gonna be at 3,030, then second TP probably 3,021, and then for the final TP at 3,014. The Fibonacci, 50% Fibonacci. But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Gold is quite bullish right now. With some rejections. Oh, look at that. Rejections coming in. So, yeah, if this 50 million candle closes below, if this 15 minute candle closes below 3,034, might consider entering those cells. But it's a very short sell actually. 40 pip sell. Almost 60 pip if you can go all the way till 28. If you can break and go all the way to 28. but oh, we're gonna wait and see. That's what I'm saying. Let me wait and see. Because this sounds quite viable. Yeah, let me wait 8 minutes. Let me wait these 8 minutes for those. Let me wait for these 8 minutes and I'll see what. Oh, see what price guys. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I've been here since Asian. So I'm quite tired. But let's see. Let me see London, my final, the session that I like, the session that I'm most profitable most of the time. So London open, markets just opened right now. So let me see that. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the call for 50. I'm gonna wait for these 7 minutes, 15 minutes kind of to close, and I might actually consider entering those cells. I might enter those cells. But if price rejects and starts, if price rejects and creates a support somewhere around here, because right now we have this support, so price can quickly and easily, price can quickly and easily respect this support to continue pushing up. That's why I say better sales will be if price can close. Wait, not like that. If price can close, if price can close below 30, that's a beautiful sell. Like, if it can go below 30, then respect a little bit this level. Pushing down this is a good. That will be a good start of a downtrend. Yeah, start of the downtrend. Start of a sellers coming in. Sellers coming in and being strong in the market. So anyway, but look at that gold dropping. Insane. Look at that. So let's just wait and see. Minutes. Wait a second. If I enter on my wow, look at that. Oh, it's just dropping. Yeah, now I wish I'd entered over here, but price could visit consolidate. Whoa. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Nothing crazy. It's just how many pips am I missing? First 7 pips. 47 pips. Quite a lot, but I'm not that worried. I like 100 pips straight, so that's why I'm actually waiting for these cells over here. Yeah, these cells are much better. These cells over here are much better. So I'm just gonna wait because we have this support over here, so we have to actually we actually have to break this support in order to continue pushing down. So right now here we're just gonna wait because price can at any moment will start reversing over. So we're just gonna wait. Just gonna wait. Vamos esperar, galera, vamos esperar para o preço. Vamos esperar para o preço ver como é que vai fechar 15 minutos. Porque como eu disse, os melhores sells nesse momento, se o mercado quer vender os melhores sells, estão debaixo de 3.030. Então não podemos esquecer que o ouro esteve muito bullish, esteve muito forte na posição dos touros. Touro. Esteve muito forte na posição do touro, então long, então temos que esperar. O ele pode chegar aqui, começar a respeitar essa área, respeitar esse suporte e reverter, continuar com a direção, continuar com os baixos, mas enquanto agora estamos com muito volume, 2 minutos para 2 minutos para the close, a 15 minutos fechar. Eu perdi uma boa entrada, mas 20 pips, 35 pips, 40 pips. Support. I'm just worried about the support over here. I'm just worried about the support over here. That support might this support is giving me a bit of not fear but uncertainty. This support is giving me a little bit of uncertainty because now. But this was the first trade. If you had taken a sell right here, this was your first trade. Upgrade 1-to-1. No, that's too much. Like take from here. And say stop loss was here at the low of the previous candle, and your TP is somewhere around here. Not actually a 1-to-1, but a good 1-to-1 here, around here somewhere. This is the quick trade. This is a quick trade, but so price can come in and just keep making buys because this is still consolidating. We went back on a consolidation area actually. We went back on a consolidation area. We broke now prices. So for him to keep, I need to see him break below this peg and then keep pushing down. For it to be a downtrend. Because it can easily still be a uptrend. Go up until here, go up, went up, now going down. Hands of specs this support, moving to around here, then keep pushing up. I don't know, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Just gonna have to wait and see what the price do. Wait, did it close 2 minutes? Oh, there we go. Let me actually enter this trade right now. 5. I don't want to, yeah, 105 pounds. There we go. We just entered the trade, guys. I'm just so TP The first TP around 24. And stop loss. And stop loss at the low, yes, at the low of the previous candle. But the previous candle is actually a 3-minute candle. And we're opening this with the 15-minute candle, so right around here. Yeah, good one-to-one trade. But let's short. Let's make our risk a little bit shorter. It's too much. Let's do like that. As soon as I see price reversing and touching the high of this candle, I might close the trade because it's not playing out. So I'm expecting. Estou à espera com esse volume de London, o nome já puxar para baixo, mas pondo em mente esse suporte aqui, pondo em mente suporte, mas acho provavelmente vamos quebrar esse suporte. Provavelmente quebramos o suporte e continuamos. Houve-se muitas notícias depois hoje temos notícias de FOMC para dólar, temos notícias para o dólar, então muita coisa vai acontecer hoje. E é uma quarta-feira está sempre cheia de volume. É uma quarta-feira, há muito volume a se esperar. Vamos esperar. Parece que ele vai criar o suporte. Não, é straight. Iremos esperar mais. Iremos esperar mais. E não estou a ver o que é. Melhor seria esperar os pais, confirmação e a melhor. Vou fechar straight. I'm gonna close this trade, guys. I'm gonna close this trade. It's not okay. Yeah, I'm gonna close. I close the trade. Not what I was expecting. So yeah, let me wait. Buys are still strong. Actually, the buys are still strong. So for us to sell, price has to drop below 27. Yeah, only gold drop below 3,027. I might consider sales, but for now, let me just wait because I just want to. We literally just came from an all-time high of 45, so this could be a small retracement to continue pushing up. But let's wait and see. Yeah, let me wait and see, guys. be right back, chat. Be right back, YouTube. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Wait, was it okay? That's good. I'll be right back. Bon appetit, chat. Bon appetit. I'm having my coffee. Yeah, I'm having my coffee, guys. Hope you guys are having yours. I'm having my breakfast. While I wait for setups to happen, yeah, I'm good. While I wait for trades to happen, so yeah. quite interesting. We closed out of the trade and look at now. It's playing it out. The trade is actually playing it out. Almost about to hit the first TP. And I went out because I saw single rejection. I was afraid that gold was gonna do some support and keep pushing up. But it looks like it's just short. But beautiful trade. If you guys took this trade, beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Look at that drop. Insane. So yeah, if you can close below 3027, I'll actually consider doing the sales. I'll actually consider doing the sales. Check. Yeah, I might consider doing the sales actually. Drop below. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Yeah. Reduce volume, reduce significant this one. Multiplies a sell right over here. Our first sell that we had stop loss of the previous, at the low of the previous candle. So stop loss around here. Tipping. Let's go for a pretty big trade. I should have waited. I went to 1%. I should have waited for the close, for the actual candle close. But risky trade. 1%. 70 pips right over here. So let's see if we can make that. Actually, what's looking more favorable actually? Yeah, if we can go all the way up over here. That would be a nice good trade. A nice 200 pips trade. One 170 pips. Well, let's wait and see. Hopefully it plays out. Hopefully. But let's just wait and see. Excuse me, yo, that was too much. That was too much. damn good. It's just doing the most. Well, we should be in profit. Yeah. We are indeed in profit. But hopefully we do some. I really do hope we have some week. os baixos, bro. Até all time high. Até 43. E agora para London estar a dropar. Sim. Mas só põe esses baixos aí.
Eu estava esperando atenção eventualmente cair um pouco, bro. Não pode contar a subir forever.
Eu estava a esperar de quê?
Esperava a cena descer um pouco por causa de coisas. Epá, será difícil? Epá, Asian de ontem subir só, London de ontem subir só, New York subir só, depois dia seguinte também, como é que é? Asian subir de novo. Epá, eventualmente tem que dar um retracement ou cair um bocado.
Eu esperava mais no New York, descer. Esperava New York ontem porque subimos London. Subimos Asian, subimos London, como disseste. Eu esperava descer na cena no Asian. No New York. Só que New York subiu também. Eu fiquei like, what? Então, só hoje que estamos a ver essas quedas. Achas que esse drop pode continuar até onde?
Calma lá. Ainda é para os shorts.
Estou a ver aí. O WhatsApp. E tá lá ainda nada?
Hã?
Ainda não.
Hã?
Ainda não viste?
Calma. Ainda.
Estou a falar do chart. Os charts. What a drop on gold. What a drop.
Não, tenho expectativas.
Yeah.
Porque não tem uma zona extra que não quebrou assim. Então, fuja para 30 minutes, aí estiver melhor.
Estava de qual? tipo, por aqui num 18, 3018.
3023.
Não, quebramos. Só que gastar isso parece estar a respeitar agora. Chegamos no 23. Chegamos. Porque pode ser que aqui no 23 pode estar a querer tentar criar suporte no 23, mas.
É isso mesmo. É exatamente isso.
Pode estar a tentar criar suporte no 23, mas uma hora. Não sei, vamos ver velado de uma hora. Porque eu acho que velado de uma hora se consegue quebrar 23 já.
Mas fora tá doce.
Por água.
Tá melhor já.
Para suporte?
Não, para cair.
Sim, está. Acaba de abrir.
Mas mesmo assim.
Não temos.
Eu estaria tipo a bit insecure para o teu.
Tu tem que fazer situação.
Mas se tivermos pre-sales, we can easily drop to. Acho que não tá. This is what? 3000 and. 3010 at least.
That's what I might do.
Honestamente. Eu estou a ver. Calma. 2010, 2008. Around those areas, yeah. Mas é sales. Eu coiso. Eu não entraria just now.
No, you have to be on it long time ago. Like, tipo, até dizer, minha entrada está um pouco em baixo. Ok, minha entrada está ok, mas está lá tão bom. Porque entrei depois de 3023, né? A entrada estava mesmo ali num 3030, 32.
Legal.
Aqui num 30, 32, 3030, 32, era aí a boa entrada. Aqui a entrada muito perfeita. A minha entrada está um pouco late e pode querer me sacar, de verdade pode querer me sacar, mas eu te segurar. Estou a controlar.
Não vai atender a chamada. Não, se ela tocar, tá a perguntar se não vai atender a chamada.
Montar um pouco. Já está. O problema resolvido.
Essa troca aconteceu que time.
Abertura de Londres.
Yeah. Agora de repente ficou slow. Devia ter dropado.
Muito estranho. Mas foi na abertura de Londres. Mas acho que vai continuar. Foi. Eu acho que como foi a abertura de Londres, né? As notícias que as pessoas estão a receber. Porque de um certo instante disseram que parece que o dólar está a ficar fraco. E na abertura das notícias de hoje, disseram que o dólar está a ficar fraco. E o que pode estar a ficar forte é o euro. O euro pode estar a ficar forte e o Alemanha. Não sei se a Alemanha tem um euro diferente, mas acho que os pares europeus estão a ficar fortes e pode ser que o dólar está a perder valor. Mas eu acho que isso que fez o drop acontecer. Tipo, pessoas pensarem que o dólar está a perder valor. Então pode acontecer e com interest rate a aumentar. Depois nós temos notícias. Então com interest rates a aumentar, não se sabe o que o dólar vai fazer. Então,
hoje é FOMC Day.
Yeah. So great things for the New York, for the US dollar, for the US. Servido, Braga.
Update.
Não, eu sempre faço isso. Quando eu estou a comer, estou com alguém, eu sempre faço servido. Então, it's whatever. Mas já os drops estão a acontecer.
Não sei.
Ainda estão bem válidos. Estão bem válidos. Pode parecer que está a acontecer um suporte, mas estamos à espera das 11. Mas parece que às 11 temos alguma coisa. Às 11 temos final core CPI para Euro. In Germany bonds actions. Hoje há muita coisa. There's a lot going on today. So. Vamos ver como é que as pessoas vão reagir ao mercado. Alguma vez já tradaste bond?
Não, cara.
Mas no bond estamos a falar do quê? Nos bonds estamos a falar do quê?
Não quero que eu fale. Bonds trading, cara. Where investors go to trade debt security.
Não, acho que tens de perguntar o que são bonds. What a bond means. O que eu estou a ver com bonds é mais acho que é empresas. Não qualquer empresa específica. Okay. I think I know what it is now. Okay, I always know what it was. It's just now it's all clear. Okay, yeah. So basically, bonds is we have different type of bonds. Depend. 5 years, 7 years. Depende do. Primeiro depende do ano que você está, que você escolheu, né? Se fores a ver, tá aqui US 500. Isso aqui é bond.
Não estou a ver isso aqui.
Mas se fores a ver US 500, é bond do US. I believe 500 for 5 years. So basically, you're looking at the chart of US for the past, for the bonds market for the past 5 years. Yeah, past 5 years, probably. Basically, bonds is just a different sector. It's the division of the market. Tá aí o suporte aí. I still trade it right now.
Yeah. Opa.
Esperamos que continue a quebrar.
This probability does not fit that down. Observe ourselves. Don't look bad, but not bad now.
Yeah. Só por dizer. Também a consolidação de 4 horas. Is this support thing from?
Looks like it's respect, no? No book.
Yeah.
For now, at least.
Respecting very much. Now let's wait in 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, what? No, not even 15, 20 minutes. We have the news for Euro.
How many minutes?
20 minutes.
Enough?
Yeah, Jones, yeah. Something will happen to the Euro. I'm actually considering going out of this trade. Yeah, let me close this trade. It's not playing out as I expected. Two trades we took today. First trade actually was a win on Asian. And London, yeah, our first trade was in profit. The second trade, we did see profits, but I did not secure profits.
First trade was what, to buy or buy?
Buy. So I first trade was to buy during Asian. Beautiful 1, 2, 3, beautiful 50 pips. Yeah, some almost 100 pips actually. 90 pips, 93 pips. And then our second trade on these sells and gold. Okay, third trade. This was actually our third trade because I did my first sell Then I closed the sell thinking that the price around here, I closed the sell around here thinking that it was creating a support. And then yeah, now we took another sell over here. So we actually did create that support. The price is rejecting. So yeah. So I'm just gonna wait because better buys for me, better buys will be above 38. Because right now price can just be consolidating. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Perdón. Now the markets are very slow. Not like it was happening before. Before it was so fast.
Não sei o que aconteceu, mas ficou slow.
Hmm?
Não sei o que aconteceu, mas ficou slow.
Yeah. Out of nowhere. I think people are unsure of what everything is going on. Excuse me.
Chefe, não entendi nada.
Yeah, sorry. I think people are unsure of everything that's going around.
Yeah, most likely.
There's some fears around. Yeah, there's some fears around the market of what's to be expected with US and all of this and all of those policies. Perdón.
Quem são?
Deixa eu ver, não sei.
É baralho.
Not sure. É o gajo.
Esse homem tem um bagulho.
Homem,
That's
barulho.
good. That's good.
Homem, barulho. Não vou estar a tocar essas cenas. Timotei, by the way.
Qual falou que é?
Estou a dizer barulho, não posso estar a tocar essas cenas.
Ok. Tá a fazer live?
Ok. FX mandou tocar Drake, pá.
Chefe.
Caramba, pá. Esses gráficos dizem que...
Os gráficos estão a gritar Lambo. Ferrari.
Caramba, pá. Quando é que vem esse FX?
2028.
Ih, FX é maninho longe, pá.
Vamos até aí. O nego que não tem paciência.
Só se não é pra onde, senhor? Mete lá o Lambo, depois vamos recuperar o taco. Eu só quero tirar foto, FX. Não quero muita cena.
Falando em foto, você apaga peito se você não quer ser consistente.
Ei, qual a zona já?
Você parou de coisa. Por quê?
De quê?
De postar.
Eu nunca postei, FX.
Se você tava naquela tua page de Car Enthusiast.
Ah, ok. Epa, já não vou ao Car Spotting. Ao Car Meet.
Não, da page é que é full...
Hã?
Qual é o nome da page? É full...
Fuel injection.
Hã? Ah, ok.
Fuel. Philosophy.
Exato.
Yeah.
O último post foi em agosto.
Faz parte, FX.
Mas isso já não vai, o senhor não precisas.
Não preciso de quê?
Ir para nenhum spot.
Então como que vou apanhar esse carro, maluco?
Bro, você não apanhava carros estacionados?
Eva. Já não ando do mesmo spot, FX. Se eu tiver as mesmas rodas, vão me matar. Só ter as gajos passam daqui às 15. Não fica bem. Não fica bem, pá. Também o meu brother mudou de place, pá. O cara me dava play, agora vive em Guidinha.
Tá bem, e o Baloi Designs?
Eba! Ando ocupado, até. Culpa. Porque ali também não postava projetos da school.
Não tá fácil.
Mas nas férias voltarei. Vou preparar um portfólio da hora.
Essas férias qual é a ideia agora?
Eu tava busy em ir para Moz, mas o que está a acontecer lá não vale a pena.
Para Moz? Vamos lá.
Vão nos matar, rapaz. Vamos matar antes desse lembo, não vale a pena.
Também que, eu quero dizer, pá, eu só não saí de casa, mas qual é o ponto de ir para Moz para ficar no play?
Senhor, como ir para Moz não sair do play? Moz é o spot das férias, senhor, você nunca pode estar no play. Já agora, nesse assunto de Moz, vais aguentar tropa, tu? Eu tô a sentir que vão te mandar para lá, G. E, papá, eu tava busy para a minha conta nem cuca. Mas agora, quando é uma cena que, epa, não tava no teu plano, G, e te manda para lá, aguentar é outra cena, mano. É diferente quando você tá busy. Agora sim, de te mandarem à força, senhor. Ei, eu não sei, mano. Bedla desculpa os cotas de Maralai. É só um ano, meu irmão.
Epá, eu já tentei, Valoi. O
O
homem
quê?
diz que, pá, convencer o homem, tipo, bro, fecha essa cena, não é maninho.
Faz isso, G. Como Deus real niggas que sabem a situação, vamos te dizer agora. Vai lá, esse way. Ou você também quer ir para lá? Hã? Não, para almoço.
Mas tá bem, uma cena. Tu ainda vais a tempo, tipo, te desculpas teu cota e ele ficar tipo, ok, vamos reverter a situação.
O gajo paga escuro.
Ele paga school, paga renda e pagar tudo que ele pagava, né? E coisa. Já ter terminado a school, vamos ver como é que as cenas estarão até lá.
Faz isso aí, G. Deixa de pensar muito. É só um ano, G. Você aguenta um ano, pá. Vamos aventurar mais um summer sem o G, pá. Não
Como?
Mete desse way, G. Vai te doer, pá. Vão te concentrar e tal, mas isso acaba, pá. G, pá. Não queremos. Não queremos. Mete desse way, rapaz. Outras dizem aí ver as damas.
É isso.
Não é sério. Quer ser lambido. O nigga... Ai. A cena é que, se fores de férias, pode dar a lamber dos dois lados, senhor. Aqui não dá, você quer lamber. É isso mesmo.
Mas tá bem, calma lá. A ficar aqui implica muitas coisas, como o quê? Isso aí, o cota fecha, você dever dele, entre aspas.
Não é entre aspas. É jogo de...
A partir dos 20. A partir dos 20? Sim, não.
Você viu com quantos anos, né?
Temos que ser realistas, olha. Normalmente, o que eu ouço é que, pelo menos, pagar cenas malta para primária, secundária e licenciatura, aí sim. Depois disso, é tipo, pode te virar, pelo menos já completaste ensino superior, né? À custa deles. Aí sim, mas como é que aos 19, 20 você tem que começar a se virar? Então por que estavam a pagar?
É diferente.
Mas não, a cena que eu vou te dizer é essa aí, bro. Pagar a cena até chegar em ensino superior. Até pelo menos completar tua licenciatura. Porque se não tivesse tripado, nem ia acabar a licenciatura sem que isso. Eu também não. Eu também não quero marar, bro.
É por isso que eu dizer, fecha lá um ano só, não vai te doer.
Bro, calma lá.
Do Matrix. Os maranços do Matrix são uma merda, bro.
Olha, para de mandar. Para de mandar piada. Para de mandar piada.
Não, de piada, já sei. É o que ele está a dizer. Não, já sei. Ei. Ei, tô atento, de mostra lá, conta os detalhes. Eu quero os detalhes. Ei, mas que dama é essa, chefe? Agora que você já abandonar o local, é pra você lá, mano. Yeah. Você já fez trago, mas você tá a bazar, senhor. Deixa eu tratar. Nós vamos tratar, nós vamos pegar. Caramba, pai. Mas fecha lá esse um ano, chefe. É só um, mano. A cena que você já aguentou 3, mano. Um não vai fazer mais.
Mas a 300 você não resolve com coisa, com papéis da school. Porque olha lá, como é que você estava a esperar ter residência sem estar amarrado?
Eu devo ir. E o E ainda está a jogar, aparentemente. Sim, mas ainda não rejeitaram. O que significa que você pode terminar a school, basicamente. Pode continuar.
Calma lá, quando você parou de marar ou cago para a escola? Não, eu vou fazer uns cálculos, calma lá. Minha mãe está a dizer basicamente.
Mas não chumbasse mês passado, né? Ok.
bonito.
Mas não achas que se resolver as cenas com tua cota, ele pagar a renda, pagar school, você depois começar um processo de TRC, né? Tem um advogado que eu posso te dar, pode te safar dessa situação. Mas você tem que ter papéis da school, e na school não vão te dar papéis sem pagar. Número 1, porque eu também estou na mesma situação. Mas não para TRC, para uma outra cena.
Paga na school, mano.
Epá, yeah.
Você também vai passar daqui, né?
Verdade. Mas não é para TRC, eu só quero estudar na confirmation. Então dizer que eu ainda não paguei school, então não podem me dar. Mas enfim, eu estou a dizer, tipo, resolve as cenas com cota, o cota paga school, paga a renda, você começa esse processo com TRC, depois já terás pago school ou pagado school e place. Então vai ter cena de place, vai ter cena de school, como é que é? Up to date. Começa o processo de TRC, voltas à school, não faz muita coisa, faz o mínimo para passar. Bro. In the meantime, também, tipo, pode estar a ver coisa, outros ways. Porque também estás a ver agora, bro, tem um spot, eu tava a falar com os gajos de Moz ontem. Fui jogar futebol, acho que não conhece o Tilson. Eu também fui jogar futebol com uma malta de Moz ontem. E tem uns putos que chegaram recentemente, que moraram na Willow até. Não é que você acha que não apanham esses putos, G? Porque você depois basou. Malta. Mas tá bem, mano. Tem uns putos que chegaram ano passado, I think, 2024. Né? Papá, aquele puto arruma contar que quase todo gajo já tem job. Eu fiquei tipo, não, isso não é possível. Ele disse, cenas sérias.
Vamos morar o quê, cara?
Hã?
Vamos morar o quê?
Bro, nem sei, dão morar cenas diferentes.
Ok.
Alguns já estão na faculdade de dia, alguns estão na nossa. Mas o point ele estava a dizer que isso aí foi mês passado, né? Mês passado. Papá, no mesmo dia, ligaram para todo o gajo que fez apply, praticamente. A dizer, tipo, começas next week a fazer training. Assim os gajos estão, tipo, já na última semana de training para começar a jobar next week. Eu disse, Camala, como é que vocês todos conseguiram apanhar job no mesmo time para a mesma empresa? O gajo disse, papá, não sei o que estava a acontecer, só sei que aqueles gajos estavam precisando de maningas para jobar. E aí os gajos todos, tipo, ficaram, tipo, ainda bem, porque quase todo gajo meteu apply e meteu CV naquela empresa. Papá, tá full de moçambicanos. Estás a ver, tipo, acho que chamaram 8 gajos de Moz, praticamente. Fizeram mais alguns gajos, né? Mas gajos que vieram ano passado, que se conhecem de pradas, assim. Gajos jogam futebol juntos. 8 gajos chamaram para começar a jobar. Conhece o Passi? Você não conhece ninguém de Moz.
Eu só conheço damas, pai.
Pelo menos são gajos, são gajos. Tá bem, mas é tipo uma cena, tipo, a malta mete apply no spot, de repente, na mesma semana, no mesmo dia, estão a aceitar eu, Bob, Adi, Baloy, JJ, Edu, Jó. Gajos que brincam juntos, tipo, no nosso grupo, aceitarem todos de uma vez. Então, eu até perguntei, esses gajos pedem documentos, não sei o que, gajos dizem, tens de ter tipo as cenas básicas, malta, passaporte, se não tens de ter pelo menos stamp, blá blá blá. Malta student confirmation, porque eles também só estão a aceitar estudantes, né? Querem gajos tipo tão amarrados, não sei o que, para darem aquele contrato de estudante. Não, full time. Então, eu perguntei, ainda estão a contratar, o cara disse, não tenho certeza, mas é só fazer apply e se por acaso coisa ligarem, praticamente já conseguiste o job.
Dile a os gajos mandar esse link.
Como é que você vai fazer esse job, Balões?
Não é para mim. É Deus não estava mesmo no job.
Se Deus não estava a ouvir essa conversa.
Ah, ok. Mas manda o link, eu vou mandar para você.
Aí. Porque essa cena é do office, então é para você da arquitetura, eu não sei como é que vão gerir a cena, bro. Porque...
Nesse metro todo mundo está cagado, é fé. Se eu te dizer que, olha que todo lugar skip, é fé, você não vai acreditar.
Não vou mesmo.
É fé, o tio já ficava na sala sozinho. Yeah.
Perigoso.
Não, eu não. Mas, like, todo people skip. O teacher. Eu só vai mandar e-mail, tipo, ninguém apareceu na aula. Não, esse mês está cagado, bom.
Então estás a ver. Você consegue um way desses. Bro, fica uma cena clean.
Aquelas damas de lá não vão te dar futuro, senhor.
É comprando que você diz que quer implementar. Quando você, na verdade, tem mais chances de coisa. Exatamente. É mose, papá. Epá, não sei como é que o país realmente está, porque ainda não vi de perto.
Tá mal o país.
Mas papá, todo gajo fala comigo de mose. Diz, bro, não volta. Tipo, não tipo, tipo, no verdadeiro sentido, mas tipo, cenas aqui não tão good, estás a ver? Falo mais em termos de tipo apanhar job, tipo, ganhar um coisa mais de estabilidade, não sei o que. Aqui. Exatamente.
Yeah. Estás a vender órgãos, é moço, papá. Eu sempre fui um gajo de base, pô. Eu, moço, nunca usei táxi. Eu sou na minha life, nunca usei táxi, moço.
Então é mais por aí, G. Como, G?
As senhoras não pedir desculpa. Manda ela pedir agora, G. That's it. No final do dia, os códigos são diferentes. Conexão tradicionais, pô. Tua irmã nasceu quando? Ok. E aí? Bombástica. Uma bombinha sem câmera, meu irmão.
You guys tell me you guys cannot hear me. I only realized later on when I was talking with my Kingsman over here. Talking with the
Eu não
Kingsman.
entendi bem essa parte que pedir desculpa, mas não querem te ouvir. Não querem entender.
É por são muitas coisas. Só estou a te dar raspão, bro. Só pode dar raspão.
Ele está a dizer, ele pode pedir desculpa, mas escolhe não ouvir, é certo.
Ele pode, ou ele já tentou e pediu e não ouviram.
Ele já tentou.
Yeah.
Tem que entender como é que o homem pediu desculpa. Tá bem, você pediu desculpa e pediu para abandonar os estudos.
Não. What?
Não, valeu. Então como é que vão entender o homem?
Ah!
Epa.
Com base no que eu já ouvi, né? Valeu. O que iniciou, o que surgiu com o homem já não querer morar.
Exato.
Né? O homem querer sair do sistema. Então, se você vai pedir desculpas e você mesmo assim diz que não quer voltar para o sistema, para a comunicação não vai ficar resolvida. Pode dizer para tornar